Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Blind Boys Politics. Nicholas Rod and Chris Baker is back with us again. He's back with us after a bit of a hiatus. Chris, how you feeling? How you doing?
I'm doing better than I was.
Glad to have you back. Why don't you start us out on this Friday morning with the weather?
In Los Angeles, California, it is sunny and 83 with a partly cloudy weekend. In Houston, Texas, it is raining and 90 degrees with a rainy weekend. Chicago, Illinois, it's more rain, 70, partly cloudy, and Sunday there will be sun. In New York City, it is raining 93 with a partly cloudy weekend.
Well, like I said, it's very good to have you back. It's been a bit.
Yeah, it's been a full week.
Yeah, if anyone listened to our child tax credit episode, our FAQ on Wednesday, you will have saw them there. But in terms of news episodes, this is the first time you've been back here since right after July 4th.
Yeah.
So it's definitely good to have you back. I know I suffered without you here.
I'm sorry. If it makes you feel better, I would have much rather been here with you.
Well, I'm sure everyone else is glad to have you back too. Anything exciting going on? Anything?
No, my weekend's gonna be boring. It's gonna be a rainy, crappy weekend. I got college stuff to do. Catch up on my sleep. Hopefully, feel better.
Well,
do you have anything fun going on?
Not this weekend, no. You speak about college stuff, and honestly, it's kind of sitting in, like, it's starting to set in for me that college is actually coming, and it feels weird because, like, I'm starting to finalize things before the semester starts. Like, I register for classes within the next 2 weeks, and the very thought of that just kind of, I don't know, it feels weird.
Yeah, before you know it, you'll be saying it's weird to say you're a college graduate.
True. Yeah, we all know how time flies like that. It's kind of scary in a way, if you think about it, but kind of exciting in the same sense.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be great. You'll be halfway through college while I'm just getting started, and then I'll still be in college for like 3 more years after you're already out. So, if you ever dismiss college, I'll remind you what it's really
like. Something tells me I'll never forget. That'll probably be something that'll stick in my memory forever.
Especially if I start getting angry.
If you start getting angry, then we're definitely going to have some memories made, and probably some physical reminders, like, there hole in the wall, depending on the day. Maybe we'll have to keep mementos, like if a desk gets broken or if something happens, we just gotta keep that.
Yeah, so, if anyone doesn't know, Nick is going for an associate's degree. I'm going for a master's degree. So, I mean, his is 2 years, mine is 6 years. So, Lord help me. So, Nick, my final 4 years, if you're ever just missing college, just let me know and I'll remind you.
Well, and the associates is what's on the table right now, but who knows? I might be joining you for an extra 2 years, and going for a bachelor. So we'll see what happens.
I highly doubt that's gonna happen, though.
Wow, I see you have so much faith in me.
One and done. No, I think you'll be like one and done.
One and done. This is enough.
Yeah. I have a feeling my master's degree will turn into a bachelor's degree. I just have that odd feeling.
It's like, all right, I almost got there. This is enough.
Yep, close enough.
I love how much faith we have in ourselves and each other. It really shows the togetherness here in the Blind Boys Politics staff.
It's called realisticness.
We're just being logical and realistic with each other.
Yeah, we're being reasonable. We're not setting too high expectations. We know how we operate with education. I
Oh
mean, I
God.
think it's a miracle I'm still enrolled in my certification program
I'm proud.
at this point,
I'm
you
proud.
know?
You
Yeah,
know.
because there's been a few hiccups.
Well, that's like with everything though. There's gonna be hiccups with everything. Nothing's gonna go perfectly. So
Kind of like, the last 2 weeks with you by yourself.
oh God. You know, you guys don't see the tragic events that happen when I'm by myself. Like it's not fun.
Only
But
if I was around to witness this. Because whenever I'm by myself, I record it now and I send it to you, so you get to witness it.
yeah.
I never do.
Yeah, maybe I'll send you the unedited version of Monday's show because I
Oh,
think that was
thank
the
you.
the best one.
Thank you. That's so kind of you.
Uh
But nevertheless, Nick, I think we should get into some of the news. We have quite the news to get to for this Friday morning. Starting off, there has finally been an update from the IRS on the unemployment tax refund. Millions of you got your money back this week, but there is a lot of information you need to know first. The IRS says it sent out another round of refunds to 4+ million people who overpaid taxes on your 2020 unemployment benefits. Direct deposit refunds went out Wednesday, and paper check refunds will be going out today. If you do not get your unemployment tax refund in this round, the IRS says don't worry, more refunds will be issued. The average unemployment refund, according to the IRS, is $1,265. For those of you who overpaid, the IRS will either issue a refund or the refund will be applied to another outstanding taxes for any federal or state debts that you may owe.
the IRS says that in the past they were issuing these refunds to those with the simplest returns, uh, for example, single filers. Then they will work their way up to those with more complicated returns, like those who are married or have dependents. But no guidance was given for this round. To figure out if you qualify for one of these unemployment tax refunds, you need to have these three things. You were on unemployment in 2020, you already paid taxes on all of that unemployment income, and finally, you had a modified gross income of less than $150,000. If those three things apply to you, then the first $10,200 of your unemployment benefits are tax free. If you paid the full taxes on that amount, you'll be getting that tax payment back. If you fall into this category, generally you don't need to do anything. The IRS is automatically recalculating the return to get the tax refund to you. There are some situations where you may need to file an amended return to qualify for additional tax credits and benefits, though. Once you receive the unemployment tax refund, within 30 days, you'll receive a letter from the IRS explaining your refund. This is the third round of this. The IRS had already sent out returns in both May and June.
Yesterday was the first time 35 million Americans received the new child tax credit. Qualifying parents or guardians received either $250 or $300, depending on the child's age. This is due to the American Rescue Plan that was passed back in March, but Democrats hope to make it a permanent fixture of the child tax credit. If you have questions about the child tax credit, we have a 10-question Q&A that was published Wednesday. So go check that out if you have any questions about unenrolling, opting out, updating information, etc.
There was a celebrity guest that showed up at the White House on Wednesday. Olivia Rodriguez, she went to the White House to meet with President Biden and Dr. Fauci to make a few videos encouraging young people to get vaccinated. Hey guys, quick note. So you just heard me say Olivia Rodriguez. That is wrong. It's supposed to say Olivia Rodrigo. I messed up the name. I dearly apologize, but enjoy the rest of the show. Just wanted to clear that up. The videos they make will go on the 18-year-old's social media channels that have millions of followers, as well as the White House's social media channels as well. This is all the latest effort by the Biden administration to get young people vaccinated as the more contagious Delta variant continues to spread across the United States. Emergency room doctors all over the country have said that younger and younger people are showing up at hospitals who are very, very ill with COVID 19. The White House says that the 18 to 27-year-old age group has been the slowest to get vaccinated and also has been the hardest to reach.
There is a new bombshell report that details the final days of the Trump presidency as the former president pushed the big lie about a stolen election. The nation's top military officer worried Mr. Trump or his supporters would attempt a coup. Quote, they may try, but they're not going to succeed, General Mark Milley said. His comments in a new book about the final year of the Trump presidency that is coming out next week. Milley continued to say in the book, you can't do this without the military. You can't do this without the CIA and the FBI. We're the guys with the guns, end quote. The former president is firing back, calling the claims so ridiculous, adding, if I was going to do a coup, one of the last people I would want to do it with is General Mark Milley, end quote. Milley also says he saw the parallels between Donald Trump and Adolf Hitler. General Mark Milley told aides, listening to Trump was like, quote, lies are truth, division is unity, and evil is good. According to reports, Milley was not alone in his concerns. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called the general, and he had to assure her he wouldn't use nuclear weapons. And Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer was also asked about the issue, and he would not comment on private conversations with the general. The book also discusses steps that was put into place and plans to resign one after another if necessary.
Well, that is what we have for you this morning as far as the main news segment is concerned. We get into rapid news now. I'll start us off. More than 600,000 white flags will cover the National Mall in Washington, D.C., honoring each person who has died from COVID 19 in the United States.
Britney Spears said her conservatorship case is, quote, coming along after Los Angeles judge allowed her Wednesday to hire her own legal counsel. Nick, what do you got for Friday morning good news?
All right. So, when you're running a business, taking care of your employees is absolutely crucial. It helps with productivity, it shows them that they're valued and that it means something for them to be there, helping you, actually make this machine function. Well, an Ohio pizzeria owner really took that appreciation to the next level because he set up an employee appreciation day where instead of just telling them that they're appreciated or giving them something small to show the appreciation, he went big. A few days ahead of time, he had put out on Facebook a message about what was going to happen, and it went huge. So on this employee appreciation day, the idea was that the employees were going to make every cent that came to the pizzeria that day. Any sale that was made, any tip that was given, all of that money was going to the employees. Well, the public showed up. They had 220 sales that day, which made $6,300 in total from sales and $1,200 from tips. And every single cent of that went to the employees. And once it was all calculated out, they said that it pretty much equaled to them making $78 an hour.
That's a great story. It's really right now a lot of employers should be giving some sort of employee appreciation, where it's either big things or small things, as big as making $78 an hour, or even just, appreciating your employees. A lot of employers should be doing that. And in my opinion, they need to be doing that. So that's great that even a small pizza shop appreciated their employees and did such a large gesture like this, and the community really showed up and played their part.
Yeah, so to me, there's a couple huge pieces to this that make the story so great. First off, when the owner was, asked to comment about the whole thing, he was saying how, they completely deserved it after everything that's happened over the past year and a bit, year and a few months with COVID-19 and everything like that. They deserve something. They've always come in with a smile on their face, ready to work, ready to, serve the community. And so they deserve something for all of that hard work, all of that determination, all of that drive to get through all of this, no matter what challenges they faced. They got through it, and this was a great way to do that. And it's like you said, the fact that the community showed up like they did just proves how important community really is.
I couldn't say it any better myself. That is the end of this Friday morning Blind Boy content. You follow us on Twitter for the latest 24-hour breaking news, so you are always in the know. Follow us on our personal accounts to see what we are up to. Check out our latest Medium articles. We always talk about something other than we get a chance to talk about here on the podcast. Until Monday morning, everyone have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.